Oh no, that's right. Power off. Oh shoot. Um, channel. You know what I gotta do? Good morning. I have to stop inserting myself in things that I'm not gonna say don't have anything to do with me, but it's like natural stressors. And with my mother's anniversary, I'm already stressed out anyway. So I think I'm gonna remove. Like I see different things, and like I will know it. What's up, FBA Kush boy? What's up? And it seemed a good. What's up? Um. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We made it to the 100 days. I'm so glad. So I've started making my own meditations as I promised. So if you give yourself 10 minutes, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. You checking me out? Well, I'm glad to have you here. Um, yeah. So I just was thinking about that because you know what? I was thinking, you know how they tell you if you see the person you are, if you know what I mean, if you put yourself in places, I can't even explain it yet. One day I will get it together for you. I will. It's still on my mind because I'm really confused about it. You're very welcome. So I hope you can give yourself 10 minutes. That's all this is, 10 minutes. And it's my second meditation in my life. And I'm still getting audio and stuff like that. And I have to get my studio together to get better audio. But if you give yourself 10 minutes just to relax, I have been seeing cardinals out of this world. So if you give yourself just 10 minutes and relax, so you can take this with you, okay? Take this meditation with you throughout the day, because that's what I'm going to do. Is this it? No. Let me get it here. Here goes. 10 minutes. Here goes. You guys all set? No, nobody needs me for anything, or because I don't want to look like I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. Once my eyes are closed, I can't see. Of course, you know, right? Okay, here goes. Start this out. You are worthy. Wait, hold on. I gotta go all the way back. Still getting it together. So I did the first meditation, and I wanted to come back with this one because it's really on my soul and it made me feel so good. So I want to share it with you. I call it all in, and nothing negative can stay. I want you to sit comfortably or lie down. Place your hands softly on your lap or over your heart and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold for 4. And exhale through your mouth. Again, in. Hold for 4. And release your cleansing breath. Let the world fall away. Let this moment belong to you. Say gently in your mind or aloud, I release what is not mine to carry. I release fear. I release worry. I release any energy sent to harm or distract me. Now visualize a soft breeze moving through your body. Starting at your crown or your head, moving down through your chest, your belly, your legs. This wind removes anything heavy or unclean. Feel yourself cleansing. Feel yourself lightening. Only what is for my good remains. I am clear. I am calm. I am clean. Now place both of your hands over your heart. Picture a golden light forming around your body. Say, this space is mine. No negative force can enter. No darkness can remain. I am divinely protected at every level. See this golden light expanding, forming a shield. Nothing harmful can touch you here. Breathe into it. This place is your home and is here anytime you need it. Now let's bring your focus to your body.
Feel the quiet rhythm of life inside of you. Repeat after me. My body is a sacred temple. Every cell is healing me. I am whole. I am strong. And I am well. Now, imagine a green glow like nature's healing breath flowing through your bloodstream, revitalizing, repairing, restoring everything. I speak health over my body, over my bones, over my blood, over my rest. I am renewed. Now bring your attention to your hands. Do you feel the warmth? Feel the warmth. Visualize them filling with golden coins, keys, checks, open doors, resources flowing towards you, opportunities finding you. Say this with me. Money flows to me with ease. I do not chase, I attract. I am a magnet for overflow, for abundance and blessings. Wealth supports my purpose and brings me peace. You are open to receive. You are worthy. It's already on the way. Now bring your focus to your mind, your imagination. See yourself living the life that matches your soul. You're healthy, you're smiling, you're safe, you are successful. You are surrounded by love. You walk in purpose. You rise in peace. Now say, everything I desire is already mine. I walk in alignment. I walk in truth. What belongs to me cannot be delayed, denied, or destroyed. I call it all in, and I welcome it. Now return your hands to your heart. Smile gently, even just a little, and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for the health in my body, the money that's on its way, the peace that I live in, the light that protects me. One last time. Nothing negative can enter my space. Only love, only peace, only power. I am divinely guided. I am grounded. I am ready. Now take a deep breath in. Hold and exhale. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Wasn't that beautiful? I will see you on the next round. Have a beautiful day.
That's it. That's all. Start this day off, right? So next, just doing my usual of the skin care. My problem around these days is allergies. You know, it just is what it is. Yeah, not really anything you can do about it but take Benadryl and drink water, wash your face. So, you know, I'm just not gonna let it bother me. Did my daughter leave? Lola! Thought I heard her. She must have snuck by me. I didn't even know. So this is just Johnson & Johnson Shea Cocoa Butter. I love the way it feels on my skin. Like the moisture. But what I'm doing, because I gotta start exercising again, is we can listen to a story. Thank you for those likes. I appreciate you. So what I do is 2 fingers this way 30 times. Well, let me first put the 2 fingers here to drain my sinuses. I bring it all the way back to my ears and down, right? Hold 30 seconds, down. This right here is 20. I might even do 10 with this because I do so much. So I'm going to do 10 with this. 10 each side and then 10 times 3, right? And then one more thing I want to do too is back here. If you notice or if you know someone, check back here. A lot of times people have a knot back there. It's like a little bump. You know what that is? That's a gland. And you can actually release it and it feels so good. So you just take your 2 hands. I go like that. I usually put 1 finger in front, 1 behind, and just massage it up and down. And then I'll hold it for 10 seconds. You can almost feel it going down and then swallow it down. Okay? So let's listen to some Instagram stories here. Is it no, YouTube stories. No. What did I do? Wait, hold up. I did something. I erased something. I'll figure that out later. Right? Okay, so let's see what we have here. Congratulations, but you know you want that shit. Wait. I'm trying to. I always listen to these relationship things. I don't know why they're interesting. Wait a minute here. Here goes.
Hey! Hey! You hit my You're car! The one over the line.
I booked a $11,400 family trip to Japan for wife's 40th only to GET. A text from my daughter, we gave your spot to mom's ex David, he's more fun. I replied, that night I canceled the entire trip, flights, hotel, everything. When they returned, the locks were changed, the rent had tripled, and their cards declined at the coffee shop. That was just the beginning. Chapter 1. Foundations of Sand. Victor Reeves massaged his temples as he stared at the confirmation email for their Japan trip. $11,400. Nearly half a year's worth of overtime shifts at the architectural firm, countless weekends sacrificed and meticulous financial planning. But Allison's 40th birthday deserved something extraordinary. 21 years of marriage had weathered them both. Victor had built his reputation as one of Philadelphia's most respected structural engineers, while Allison had transformed her small photography hobby into a successful studio. Their 2 children, Lily, 19, and Noah, 16, had grown into individuals with minds of their own, sometimes too much so. "You booked it." Allison appeared in the doorway, coffee mug in hand, her copper hair tied in a messy bun. Victor nodded, unable to suppress his smile. 2 weeks in Japan, Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, the works. Victor. Allison's voice held genuine surprise. Their relationship had cooled over recent years, conversations reduced to logistics and schedules. This trip was Victor's attempt to rekindle what they'd lost. Premium economy flights, 4-star accommodations. "I even scheduled that Mount Fuji photography tour you've always talked about." Allison placed her mug down and kissed his cheek. The first spontaneous affection in months. "Thank you," she whispered. That night, Victor noticed a shift in Allison. She texted constantly, smiling at her phone. When he asked, she mentioned reunion plans with old friends before the trip. The next morning, Victor discovered an unknown contact in Allison's phone while she showered. "David R." The messages made his blood run cold. "David, can't wait to see Japan with you. Like old times. Allison." "Victor thinks it's a family trip. Don't worry, I've got it covered." Victor's hands trembled. David Reynolds, Allison's college boyfriend before Victor, the photographer who taught her everything, the one who'd moved to Seattle after their breakup. Apparently, he'd returned to Philadelphia last year. Instead of confronting her immediately, Victor decided to wait and observe. Over dinner, Allison announced she'd be busy preparing a gallery exhibition before their trip. Lily seemed unusually interested in these preparations, offering to help at the studio. Noah remained absorbed in his gaming world, barely participating in family conversations. At work, Victor's colleague Russell noticed his distraction. "Everything all right? Thought you'd be excited about Japan." "I am," Victor lied, burying himself in the structural plans for their new downtown project. As the trip approached, Victor noticed increasingly secretive conversations between Allison and Lily, whispers that stopped when he entered rooms. Shopping trips where they returned without packages, his wife's sudden interest in revitalizing her Japanese vocabulary from her college semester abroad, something she'd never mentioned planning for this trip. Victor began documenting everything meticulously, a habit from his engineering work. Patterns emerged in Allison's behavior. Late nights at the studio, unexplained expenses, and a growing coldness toward him, contradicted by enthusiastic trip discussions with the children. One night, he followed her to what should have been her studio. Instead, she drove to an upscale apartment complex downtown. Through the lobby windows, Victor watched as she embraced a tall man with salt and pepper hair. David Reynolds had aged well, his artistic persona intact in his casual blazer and designer glasses. They disappeared into the elevator together. Victor returned home and pulled out the family's financial records. What he discovered stunned him. Allison had been systematically siphoning money from their joint accounts. Small amounts that wouldn't trigger his attention, but substantial over time. Nearly $30,000 over the past year. The betrayal wasn't just emotional. It was calculated and long-term. Victor made a critical decision. Rather than confront, he would observe and plan. The architect in him knew that proper preparation was everything. He began transferring his personal assets to private accounts, documenting financial discrepancies, and quietly consulting a divorce attorney. 3 days before their scheduled departure, Victor overheard Lily on the phone in her bedroom. "Mom says David's fine with the twin bed situation since they'll be sharing anyway. Dad's clueless. No, he thinks he's going too. It's Mom's birthday. She deserves to be with someone who makes her happy." Victor's world collapsed around him. Not just his wife, but his daughter was complicit in this betrayal. The Japan trip, his gift, his sacrifice, was being so opted for his wife's affair with his daughter's help. That night, Victor sat alone in his home office, the family photo on his desk now seeming like a cruel mockery. The calm, methodical engineer was gone. In his place sat a man with cold determination forming in his eyes. If they wanted to rewrite the rules of family loyalty, he would show them what it truly meant to burn bridges. Chapter 2. The Message. The text arrived at 4:37 a.m. as Victor prepared for an early site inspection. The message from Lily was brazen in its casual cruelty. We gave your spot to Mom's ex David. He's more fun. Mom didn't know how to tell you. Sorry. Victor stared at the screen, a curious detachment washing over him. The emotional man would rage, plead, demand explanations. Instead, he felt something crystallize within him, a cold, precise clarity. He replied with 2 words. Got it. At the construction site, Victor worked with mechanical efficiency. By noon, he'd excused himself, citing a family emergency. His first stop, their bank. I'd like to discuss some unusual activity on our joint accounts, he told the manager, presenting documentation of Allison's withdrawals. The manager's expression shifted from professional concern to personal sympathy. Mr. Reeves, I'll help however I can. By day's end, Victor had secured his finances, frozen joint accounts pending fraud investigation, and initiated a forensic audit of their shared assets. Next came the credit cards, all canceled except one with a dramatically reduced limit. He'd need that for evidence later. That evening, Noah found him in the garage organizing tools. Dad, why aren't you packing? We leave tomorrow night. Victor regarded his son carefully. Are you in on it too? Noah's confusion seemed genuine. In on what? Your mother and sisters plan to replace me on the trip with David Reynolds. The color drained from Noah's face. What? No. Who's David Reynolds? Victor's suspicions were confirmed. Noah had been kept in the dark. Your mother's ex-boyfriend? Apparently, he's taking my place on the trip I paid for. Noah's shock turned to anger. That's messed up. Does Mom know you know? Not yet. And you won't tell her. But Dad, listen carefully, Noah. You have a choice to make. Go on this trip knowing what they've done, or stay behind with me. Either way, things are changing in this family. Noah's expression hardened. I'm not going anywhere with liars. For the first time that day, Victor felt a flicker of warmth.
Lifesaver.
So many reasons to get on board.
Morning.
Life after student debt is within reach. Refi at SoFi.com. You could save thousands and get to your goals faster. SoFi, get your money right.
At least one family member had chosen loyalty. After Noah left, Victor called his attorney, Franklin Webb. I need everything expedited.
Since I'm the only one here, I'm going to go. Hi, replayers. Hope you meditate with me. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye. To do it.